Hi, I'm Stavros. Good morning and welcome. And I have to do an unplanned trip down to Nolan and Son SCANIA with the SCANIA S 580. A bit of a problem. So anyway, let's hit the road and I'll explain more on the way. Okay, so when I was driving the truck during the week, I noticed it was starting to lose power on the hills. So it was going, the engine was literally coughing. Because I'm pretty much sure it was starved of fuel. Now this happened before and it was due to dirty diesel. So I'm pretty sure that this is the same problem now. I've just got dirty diesel, so I need to change the filters. Now when you're driving the truck normally here, you feel nothing. It's like as if there's no problem with the truck. But once you get a heavy load on and you're climbing a hill, it starts losing all power. So we'll just get into the roundabout before this guy goes right. There you go. But yeah, so we need to get on and get them changed and hopefully the truck will be alright then. But I did fill up with diesel on Tuesday, and on the following day I noticed I was losing power, so I obviously got dirty diesel yet again. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get to show you guys the filters, what state they're in. I did get an engine malfunction warning showing up on the dashboard as well. So that pops up once the engine starts coughing, and then once you're at the top of the hill and heading back down and there's no real load on the engine, well then that warning goes off. So yeah, that is the problem. Anyway, we'll head down to Nolan's and get it fixed. So we're just approaching the Limerick tunnel. Now this tunnel is tolled. Now you got to be very careful going through here in a tractor unit that you don't get overcharged, which I was overcharged before. They charged me €6.30 for the tractor unit, which they should not have done. It should be €4.90, which is the same price as a rigid. So be very careful going through here now. We'll just see now will we be charged correctly, which is €4.90. Now there is a toll booth operator here. So sometimes there may not be, and you can drive through and, oh there we go, look, €4.90. Can you see? Payment due on the sign. I need to pull up another small bit. There we go. Yeah, so I was charged correctly. So when I was charged €6.30, I said to the toll booth operator, I've been overcharged. You've overcharged me by €1.40, and they says to me, oh, it's the tag, you'll have to get onto the tag company. It's not the tag. If there's a toll booth operator in the toll booth, they should charge you correctly. It has nothing to do with the tag. If that were the case, I could get one of the tags from our rigids and put it on the window, and then maybe I'll get through, will I? Or will it recognize the registration? Who knows? But anyway, make sure you don't get overcharged in the Limerick tunnel. And we have arrived at T Nolan and Sons. So they have a bunch of new trucks here. Oh, we've got Martin Ryan here, look. A bunch of new trucks. 500Ss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brand new 500Ss for Martin Ryan. And we have McAuliffe's here with the truck as well. So yeah, bunch of new trucks, but apart from the 5 trucks there and a rigid that I see, that looks to be all that's down in Nolan's that's new going out. But as I said before in a previous video, new truck supplies are going to be a bit short this year, especially with the new 13-litre engine, the super trucks. Anyway, we'll go inside and let them know we're here. Okay, so we're just inside Nolan's SCANIA R500, and we came into Castle Island to do a very important collection. So let me just show you. Yeah, we had to come in to get the cupcakes for the mechanics. So these are very nice. Ooh, from Eileen's Bakery. So yeah, and more there as well. So call into Castle Island, call into Eileen's Bakery and get your cupcakes. 6-cylinder R500. Yeah, small bit quieter on startup, than the Scania S580. And we'll make our way back to Nolan's. So this R500 now is from 2017 and it's got 506,000 kilometers. So I'm sure at some stage it may be sold by Nolan's, who knows? Make them an offer. Yeah, so one thing I've noticed in this tractor unit, even compared to my own one, is that this one seems to go up through the gears faster with the speed that you're doing. So we're in 10th gear and I'm only doing like just over 40 kilometers. So my one would probably be still in 8th gear at this speed. So this one seems to go right up to the gears, the high gears, as soon as possible to kind of make it as economical. But yeah, that's something there I just noticed just on a short little drive back to Nolan's. Okay, Nolan's have a very nice display of all of the filters that you'll find in the Scania trucks. So your transmission oil filter, you can see there it's almost like a what would you call it, glass fiber sort of fabric material here, and all this metal mesh all around it there, the way it's pleated on the outside of the transmission oil filter, nicely cut out there for you to see inside. And then the engine oil filter, it's quite tall, again all of this fabric material here, it almost feels like hard paper all around the lining of it there. And then the air dryer filter, see all of these round beads, very unusual looking inside that. And then we have the fuel filter, again all of this hard paper material, and it almost feels like fabric there and then paper on the inside. Very unusual looking inside these. And then we have the cab air filter, very light, again all this material, paper. And then we have the air filter, so this is the big one for the cab. So yeah, big air filter. So more or less the same principle, it's all this pleated paper, fabric all around the outside, and that is your air filter. So yeah, that's a nice display, all of the filters that you'll find in the Scania trucks. Okay, so you saw the new filters up in the canteen. So these are the fuel filters that came out of my truck, okay? So they are covered, it's almost like a black tar, look. And if you scrape your finger in here, look at that, see it? Covered in black. Oh, it's disgusting. But yeah, so they are your fuel filters, 2 fuel filters in this truck. And so that's what had the truck all coughing and spluttering. So yeah, horrible. Anyway, it's all fixed now, so we need to hit the road. And yeah, I'm not gonna hold the steering wheel with my dirty gloves, guys. So yeah, we'll drop the filters back inside to Nolan's and hit the road. Now for a completely different segment in this video, completely random. I am on my way to TEDFEST 2022, and you now join me on the bridge of the ferry on the way to Inishmore, one of 3 Aran Islands. And I've no idea what to expect from this event. It's my first time at it. There's going to be a lot of gowling at this event, that's all I can tell you. We're on a big ferry here, capacity of nearly 300 passengers. It's not a car ferry, only for foot passengers, and we have 3 Caterpillar engines powering this ferry, each over 1,000 horsepower. So yeah, what's the total speed, guys? Knots? 18 knots total speed. Okay, let's get on the island and check out TEDFEST and see what sort of messing is going on. We've just landed here on Inishmore, as I said already, one of the 3 Aran Islands. I'm here on the sand, the ferry's over there. Everybody is just getting registered for TEDFEST 2022. Sorry?
Please keep off the sand, please.
I have to get off the sand.
The sand is currently fertilizing. Please remain off it at all times.
This is some of the gowling that goes on. So I've just left them all there on the beach playing their soccer, and now I have to look for my accommodation for the night, a place called TEDFEST. So it's about 1.5 miles of a walk, maybe 2 miles of a walk. You can bring a car over on one of those ferries that comes over, a cargo ferry out of Galway City. It comes over here 3 days a week, but it's not exactly very straightforward getting a car onto the island, but you can do it. It's just a bit awkward. But anyway, let's check out. Still more gowling to come with this TEDFEST 2022. Let's see how it goes. I have a view of 2 donkeys outside my bedroom window here in TEDFEST. This is the accommodation for the night. So yeah, quite nice, and I do have a bathroom as well. So all very good. Let's go down to the events area and see what's going on. Okay, what the hell is walking up here? A bunch of nuns and 2 guys in fancy dress jackets. So this is the main events area, and yeah, it'll all be kicking off here shortly inside in this marquee. And we have Pat Mustard here.
Ladies, I'm off on my rounds.
He's off on his rounds with these 2 pints of milk. So I'm now joined by Owen McLove. Yes, this is one of the entertainers of Father Ted. Yeah, and one of the cast members. So Owen, how did you like working on the show?
Oh, I absolutely loved it. I had a great time. I got a big, massive cake, and I had it all to myself.
Yeah.
And lots of people came to worship me, and I had a really great time.
That's
and it's great to be here on this island today now, celebrating Father Ted.
And
it's so good to me.
You're like a sex symbol, like all of these women.
Symbol.
Like they just grab this guy
They
the whole
they love
time,
it, yeah.
you know?
I'm like a big magnet, you know.
They're just following him the whole time. Look,
No.
He can't get enough of him.
Hello, TEDFEST. How are you?
Okay, we're just having a beverage here, and yes, everybody's inside in the bar enjoying a few drinks. And this band they're setting up, they must be a bit dangerous because they have all the cages around. So what's wrong with this band that they need a big cage? I don't know.
Hello, my children. How are we?
And then we have this guy in a boat. Look at this. Yeah, this one's alive. Look. So this guy's in a boat, and then we have a sister here, and then we've got Pat Mustard, then we have this guy, and we have this guy here, and yeah, we know, right lads? Here we go. It's a madhouse here tonight for TEDFEST. And I've got Joe Rooney here, one of the original cast members of Father Ted. Joe, how are things?
Not too bad, yeah, having great.
I hear you're a dab hand at soccer.
Yeah, I'm good, yeah, I've got a few flicks. Like, not a main man, you know. Kind of fancy down player, yeah.
Good crack working on set.
Oh, it was really good, yeah, it was amazing, yeah. Obviously I didn't have to act, because this is the way I am. So, well yeah, I'm going to get up the ska band later.
Oh yeah, the skats, you're doing a bit of dancing.
And I'm going to do the Lovely Girls competition.
Oh, the Lovely Girls, yeah, that's coming up, yeah. Let's
Yeah.
get a bit of that, Joe.
Yeah, do that.
I'll see you on stage.
Nice one, see you then.
Thanks,
All
Joe.
right.
Cheers. There you go, Joe Rooney, Father Damo.
If there were a lovely men competition, list 3 qualities you think the winner should have to win. A lovely men competition.
A man that does what his mammy tells him.
Be honest.
A big strong man to bring in the turf.
Good one. No, that doesn't really happen in Dublin, but anyway, yeah.
And a hairy man.
Rachel has a lovely wave for a start. If you had to spend a year alone with one person, who would it be? Why?
I would choose Jesus Christ because he was a great man when he was alive. And I do love a good mass.
Oh yeah.
If there was a lovely man competition, what 3 qualities would make a lovely man? Come out here actually to the light, and so Jesus can see it. He's looking down.
I think, to be fair, if he put on the electric blanket, it would be wonderful.
What about the electric blanket? That girls, you like that?
And then, if he was a milkman, it would be better.
A milkman?
And he brings the cream to the top.
Now the next question. If you were going to the movies alone, what would be the perfect film to watch and why?
If I went to the movies alone, personally, I think I would love to see the Poseidon Adventure. Gene Hackman's in it, and he plays a lovely priest.
Jess, your next question. If you were in a relationship with a celebrity, who would it be and why?
But if I was to pick someone, I think I'd pick the Pope. He has a lovely house with some ceiling, you know, all that great cleaning in all the corners. I would pick him.
The Pope, because he has a very clean house.
The money was just resting in my account, Father. Nothing to do with me.
If I were to visit you at home some evening, what sort of meal would you prepare for me? And then afterwards, what would you do to entertain me?
If you were to visit me at my home, obviously because I'm such a lovely girl, I would first ask what you wanted to eat yourself. And assuming it was a meat and 2 veg and a side of spuds, because what do you want? That's what I would cook for you.
Yeah, it's definitely time to go home.
Let's go up to Monto to you. The Queen, she came to call on us. She wanted to see all of us.
Now you see, it's getting to that time of the night where people are just beginning to talk a lot of shit, you know, and they've got a lot of drink on board. I'm actually starting to drink coffee now because I've actually started to drink too much. I think that just about wraps us up for Father Ted for 2022. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. And I'll chat to you all again next time for another video. Cheers!
And what are you looking for in a man, Ruth?
I'd like him to be a man.
Define man.
I'm not terribly picky, to be honest.
Does he have to have a willy?
Have you really?
No, Jesus Christ. I'm relaxed about that. That was a nice.